It was a really impressive game that we put up last night against the Rams, knowing that we are injured. Kudos, kudos, because we end up getting the dub, which is what it's all about. Y'all, the San Francisco 49ers pulled off a win. Pulled off a win. And we are the most injured team in the NFL. We pulled off a win against our rivalries. You know, we were 7-point underdog going into this game. And the fact that we played the way we did yesterday, you would think we're not even injured. Brock is not out there. Ayuk, Pearsall, Kittle, Jennings. We don't have the main players out there. But Christian was out there. Mac Jones was out there. Tunges was out there. Juice was out there. Horn was out there. They came in and they stepped up. They did. The odds were against us going into this game. Like I said, being a 7-point underdog going into this game. And I can understand why. We are injured. We are injury prone. We are. But see, the previous seasons, majority of the injuries, they wouldn't come to like when the season's almost over. And then the postseason's almost over. Not early in the season. You know? But Mac Jones, he wasn't even 100% really playing. He was about 75%. Because towards the end, when they did the play, he fell down on his knee. So he wasn't 100% like healthy going in. But they came out as if they weren't injured. They did their thing. They did their homework. They look. The highlights itself shows you they did their homework. They didn't come to play. They did it. Oh, it's Rams, finna destroy them, this and that. Rams finna kill them. No. In the beginning of the game, we were killing y'all. And we kept y'all defense out there for the longest. Then, it wasn't really the opposite. We kept y'all defense out there more than y'all kept ours. You know. Kendrick, he had over 100 yards receiving. Christian had a couple touchdowns receiving and running. Mac Jones had over 200 yards thrown. I mean, he stepped up. They stepped up to the plate. You know, all of the players that I named is some of you in the defensive side of the injured. Look, Bosa, he's out. Tyreek Hill, we gonna get them back. We gonna get them back. I mean, we improved to 4-1 over our rivalries, not being healthy at all. We are injured. The fact we pulled a win out, oh my God. Oh my God. I mean, what else can you say? If we playing like this right now, being injured, the most injured team in the NFL, think about how it's going to be when we actually healthy. Then everybody gonna really be scared. Yeah, of course. I mean, when you're injured and you have a lot of your key players injured, of course you're not gonna be the favorite one to pick. You're gonna be the underdog. You know, same like Jackson Dart when they played the Chargers. Russell Wilson was out. He sat Russell Wilson down. Russell Wilson is number one quarterback for the Giants. Look what Dart did. He did his homework. He made the plays. He did all the adjustments, and he got the Giants to win a game. People thought that they were gonna lose going into that game, being the underdog. That's gonna be Jackson Dart's first game. You know, going against a high-power offense and defense that the Chargers have. Oh, Jackson Dart was like, I'm not gonna worry about that. Let me do my homework. Let me do this. Let me do that. Give me these plays, coach. And boom, they went out there and beat the Chargers. The Giants actually beat the Chargers. So back up sometimes, depending on how many games they play, they're in questionable conversation when it comes to number one quarterback. Brock, we gonna need you at some point. We are. Of course, we you know, Mac Jones, we flying with him right now. Because we are 3-0 with Mac Jones. We are. He's keeping us alive. He's keeping us not losing, really. You know, Brock, you do got to come back at some point. You do. We got to get you back there on the field. It's okay to see the backup quarterback, but it's nothing like your main quarterback being out there. It's nothing like your main quarterback being out there. But like I said, the fact that they came into this game injured, 7-point underdog, nobody really chose them to win. Hey, the highlights speak for itself. The highlights speak for itself. All of the key players that I named, we're gonna get them back in a couple of weeks too. So when a team has a lot of injured people and their record is still great and you're leading your division, just think about how it's gonna be when they're healthy. I don't think a lot of people want to see us, in my opinion. I don't think so. The two top teams on the NFC side that we'll probably see and maybe scared of us will be between the Lions and the Eagles. It wouldn't be nobody else, really. I mean, like I said, we're injured. Mac Jones back to quarterback. Proving at 4-1, bro. 4-1? What else can you ask for? What else can you ask for? We did it. 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 The odds were against us, but we came out there and won. Point blank. Period. We came out there and we won. We got the job done, you know. So continue to get healthy. You know, make the adjustments on the offense and defensive side, but you know, continue to get healthy players. Y'all gonna come back. It's gonna be even more fire with the games that we gonna play. So just we okay, Niners fans. We all right. We improved. We 4-1, baby. 4-1 with a backup quarterback that is playing like he number one. Come on, now you can't get no better than that. You can't. So I'm just happy we improved to 4-1, and let's keep this train going. Take your time. Do all of you injured players that I just named. Do what you need to do to get healthy. I don't know when people are coming back specifically, like what games or weeks, but I know mention and I know talk. Some of them was, I think we're gonna get Kittle back soon. I think we're gonna get Jennings back soon, probably within the next few weeks. So they'll be back out there on the field, you know. But like I said, Brock, we need you out there too, because you're still number one, even though you're injured. You are number one, you know. And like I said, the fact that this was even taken into overtime, like the Dallas and Packers game. I don't like ending in a tie. I don't. You either win or you lose. I don't like ties. That's not me. I don't like ties. So we won. We won. To be injured. 7-point underdog, favorite of the game. Your rivalry. We won. We got it done, y'all. We got it done. Please subscribe and like this channel. Share it too, so you can be uploaded and notified whenever I drop a video on this channel.